Let's sound it off here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights, and we go racing! Nick Edwards, fantastic start as they head into turn 1, as they go side by side with the Ferrari. Oh my goodness, facing Dominic Mazzucco just on the outside, but Mazzucco stuffs it down in. 3 wide, Nick Edwards gets pushed wide. Adam, does he hold on for Ferrari to take the lead? Fiat also coming through. He just gets tagged. Edwards also getting suffered to the back. Parker also up there. He goes wide, as well as Dominic Maserati has botched the start here for this one, but they're coming up fast. Nick Edwards to the inside, tries to get down against that Fiat, but it holds on desperately. Side by side, here we go. It's that Ferrari already exiting out the picture. Into comps now. We remember what it was like back in 2021. Here we go. Do we see it? Smart. Asbeer backs out. Van Dorn goes a little bit wide there. Here comes Mazzucco with all the momentum in the world. Gets it done through maggots, and that's a move you never see in the real world. Only the best of the best here in CMRSC. And Dominic Mazzucco also in this battle as they head up to comps. Slipstream engage. Does Edwards go for a potential move here? And doesn't. A little too far back. Trying to close up that gap there. Maggots and Beckett, you see how strong Maserati is really pulling around through there. Heading out on quarter exit. And DRS is enabled. There you see it, the DRS train. It's lap 3 after all. And then you see Edwards goes around the outside. Here we go. Does he stick the move down? And Adam defends the inside. Holds it successfully. Nick dives it down the inside. Adam, though, will go a bit deep. Here comes both Maseratis. They both attempt to try to get a move. Oh, in trouble for Mazzucco. Gets it saved there. Oh, in trouble. Oh, and Nick Edwards also getting it wrong. Both Maseratis in the same section. Separate incidents. Gets it wrong. And Fiat goes through. Eamon gets into 3rd position. It's high drama. Only in the 4th lap of the British Grand Prix. But, oh, trouble for him. Oh, no. Hits the wall. And that is trouble for him. Meanwhile, take a look at this. Ferraris and Adam has made a mistake. Van Dorn gets a drive through for speeding. Eamon has just gone up to 2nd. And that is huge. Mazzucco is in 1st. Trouble for Adam. What is going on? The rear tires are absolutely destroyed. This is huge. Mazzucco leads this one. Nick Edwards once again with a chance. This is your battle for 2nd. 3rd may be decided. Side by side as they head into comps. Are you kidding me? Here we go. Holding it off. Pushed wide is Adam, and Nick Edwards will go up to 3rd. The top driver squabbling out hard. DRS will be engaged for that Ferrari, but remember it's going to be a DRS train, as because that Fiat up the road, they're all within a 2nd. Nick Edwards really turning up the band there as he goes down the inside of Eamon, and Sweet As You Like has absolutely mugged him down that turn. Wow. Take a look at this. Awesome battle trouble. And no, once again, Nick Edwards has made the exact same mistake as he did just 2 laps ago. Nick Edwards, really hot momentum, but hotter tires. And a lot of these drivers, the medium compound tires are really letting up, and you see how much the Adam is struggling on this lap. We look down to the rear cam. Do we see it? Yes, we do. DRS is engaged as they head side by side into Brooklands, still holding on to the inside. What a fight this is really turning out to be. And before they get to Luffield, he gets the move done. Adam shuffled down to 3rd. Here we go, into 1, into 2, breaking down for 3rd, into 4th, 3rd gear. Eamon's gonna be a sitting duck, so it's about time to turn up the battery you've been saving all race long and defend now because DRS is enabled. High battery mode for Nick Edwards. slipstreaming down, looks to the inside, side by side, a bit of contact is made as well, but he gets it done just about. Finally gets it done. Nick Edwards goes to third, but for how long? Eamon slipstreaming into Cups. Is there a potential chance for an overtake here? He lifts and he goes off the track just about. That dirty air really not helping the case of Eamon as he really chases down Nick Edwards. And I think now it's time for that Fiat to open up the wing and try to go and get back this overtake. Here we go. Slipstreaming. Does he get this move done? On the inside, dives it down, gets it right back from Nick Edwards. A lot closer here, potentially could go for a move before they even get to the DRS section. Aspir, a lot of pressure. Could potentially go to the inside. Dancing. You see the Maserati. Absolutely. Ballerina as he dives it down the inside. Contact is made. All right, Nick, you're going to have to let through that position. Let through that position there. Once he goes past, you can go racing. Zachary Oswin gets in wrong trouble. Oh no, oh my goodness, what was that? Virtual safety car deployed, virtual safety car deployed. And I think Dominic's already gone. And I think he is just about. Yes, he is. Green flag. Green flag, green flag, green flag, green flag. One lap to do it. And Dominic Mazzucco, here we go for the final lap of the British Grand Prix. Sliding there is Adam. May potentially lose the momentum there. He goes through. Aspir side by side of Adam. There you see that. Oh, Maserati. Nick Edwards trying to get a potential move there on the inside. Almost 3 wide. Contact is there from one of the Maseratis. Gets it wrong. And even Adam gets it wrong there. Justin shuffled up. Martin Webster also within a chance there, side by side, heading up the hangar, the Wellington straight, my apologies. Justin going up the outside of Adam in the Ferrari. McLaren, what can he do? He's on fresh compounds of tires. Campbell potentially working out. Maseratis 1 and 2. Justin Nazir around the inside, gets it done. Adam potentially with a move here. Final lap. Oh my goodness, round the outside, side by side through Gobs. Adam trying to hold off, cannot get it done. Meanwhile, Webster 5th. The Fiat's been shuffled down to 6th, unfortunately. Meanwhile, though, what a race this has been. Coming down to the very end. Justin has just got to barely hold on, but it's going to be Maserati 1 and 2 for the moment here, but it's still a chance. Edwards gets the lead. Edwards gets the lead. Oh my goodness. Dominic Mazzucco, 2 corners to go. Could it be a photo finish? Nick Edwards has used VSC and the fresh compounded tires. Nick Edwards wins. The Canadian wins it here at Silverstone. Justin 3rd. Maserati 1 and 2. Mazzucco cannot hold on. What a finish to this British Grand Prix. Absolutely amazing. What a fight to the end.
Hello.
Well, let's talk about that one. That was a race that for about 3/4 of it was a one to forget. But then the ending, the finale, final lap drama, it took the race win. How was that?
Yeah, I just decided to take the pit stop at the end. And no, Raul, no, this is so not right. I feel sorry for Dominic because he was leading a good race. And yeah, he probably should have had the P1.
Well, at the end of the day, however, it was you who did the overtake. So wouldn't you say, would you have respected Dominic to take that race win? Or what was going through your mind coming up to that final lap? Or mainly the checkered flag?
I was just focusing on making sure I had the battery and hopefully had the tires and try to be safe. It was pretty hectic there going into the first corner complex. Car in front of me made a mistake, Eamon, and Anna as well. And from then on, I guess Ven just didn't have the tires and there's no DRS. I had a full battery, and that was it.
It was a crazy one, to say the least, coming up to the end of that race, but especially for everything that has went down from the start, catching up to a lot of drivers, and mistakes after mistakes. It really came down to the very end with a bit of luck on your side, and mainly those soft compound tires. What was the idea behind it? Was that something that was going on in your head of should you go for the soft tires and risk that track position? What was that like?
That was the thinking exactly. I'd spun out, I think, 3 times already in that race, so I had to pit early onto the C1s. And it's always really tricky with the strategy, not knowing if and when there's going to be a safety car. So I just had that soft tire strategy in reserve, and I thought it'd be worth it knowing that the other cars are on worn C2s, C1s, C3s. I think it was just Justin and I that came in. I don't know if anyone else was, but it was a big advantage. It's funny. That's what Cody did to me in the last race in Australia.
I was going to mention that. Did you take a page out of Cody's book to go for that pit stop and risk those soft tires, risk track position for a soft compound tire to really cut up through the field?
Yeah, I mean, it just made sense. I mean, the grip advantage was insane. You saw at the end, Dominic, there was nothing he could do.
And still an incredible fight there, that one lap shootout. Congratulations on P1. One thing is a positive to take out of this, as you have just, of course, taken a massive chunk out of Cody Lawrence's championship lead, and you're very much in a chance for this one. It's a desperate points gain to get, and to take maximum out of today, it's huge. So congratulations, Nick, on P1.
Thank you, Raul.